Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my empties for wax for the whole month of April. Yeah, I'm wearing my pajamas because it's actually 6:01 a.m. Why might you ask? Why am I up this early? Because my husband's alarm goes off at 5 and sometimes this is the best time to film is first thing in the morning. So let's just get cracking. First of all, I'm going to tell you guys what I have on my nails right here. So they are super high shine, but it is actual glitter, like a, not glitter, it's between a sparkle and a glitter, but you can probably see it better in here on this bottle here. This is Hollow Taco. This is in Cheap Champagne, which is awesome. It's just a 2-coater, super glittery, love it. I got complimented at work wearing this yesterday. It was wonderful. And again, you guys probably know I love Hollow Taco, good old Canadian company. I will link the video above where I show you my entire collection of nail polish, which is ever growing. Okay, so let's start off with things I haven't completed yet. So let's do some candles here. So you guys probably remember this past fall, I did a little haul of some Hallmark candles. And this is my 3rd out of 4 candles from Hallmark that I found at one of our drugstores here. And this is called Cider Mill. And it's beautiful. It's apple, cider, and cinnamon. I mean, I know it's not fall, but I really wanted to burn these partially because the ambiance is really nice. These burn very, very well, as you'll find out. I also really wanted to let you guys know how they were doing. So with that said, although these wicks are kind of on the close side, that they're quite close to one another, they burn perfectly fine. And as you guys can see here, there are all the lines of all the different times I've burned this. So this sucker, she lasts a long time, and generally speaking, I burn this on the weekends in the morning before I switch to wax melt. So probably for about 4 hours before I switch over to wax melt. So because I do get up quite early and then I switch over to wax melts once I blow all my candles out, which basically I only burn 3 at one time. So this is a great candle. It's still a great throw. You guys saw this in my basket from last month. It is still going strong. I'm thinking, depending on like what I do this week, like the weekends are quite busy these days, but I should be able to get through this for the month of May. So this should probably be an empty next month, but let me just tell you, it's fairly expensive, although you can find good sales at wherever these are sold near you. For me in Canada, it was a FarmSafe, which was crazy. But there are also Hallmark stores, and sometimes there's some really good deals. So definitely check those out. Never pay full price for these. Next up, we have a candle that I was super excited to order online, but when I got it, I was like, ugh. And I'm still, so anyway, this is the Bourbon candle from Bath and Body Works. I love me a whiskey. I'm a rye and Coke girl, that kind of thing. Anyway, bourbon, that kind of thing, that oak barrel-y, sweet, you know, scent that I would love from a whiskey or a bourbon, and I don't get that at all. As soon as I brought this home, I ordered online and I brought it home and I opened the lid. I'm like, well, that's interesting. None of that has anything to do with bourbon. It's like men's cologne or Fresh and Clean. That's what this smells like, which is totally weird because I don't burn a candle this size in my bathroom because this scent is really where I would normally burn in the bathroom. But let's just put it this way, I'm just burning this to get through this. I don't want to waste not, want not, that kind of thing. Anyway, as you probably saw in the sneaky peek, she's starting to soot a little bit. And I trim these wicks each time before I burn again. So again, before I light these suckers on fire again, I will trim them down. But they are getting a little sooty, but that does happen with the white wax. You tend to see that a little bit more often. As you can sort of see the rings here, hopefully. I don't know, the label's kind of blocking it, but there are some rings throughout here. It's doing well. The burn itself is doing well. The wicks are definitely, every time I burn, the wicks are very big. It burns fast, and therefore there's a lot of wick. That's only like 3 hours of burn, and I trim these. Like I use a candle wick trimmer and everything. So I'm just saying from my experience, these wicks are quite big after even 3 hours of burning. Now there's a little sooting up along the side here, pretty much where you see the soot marks, there's a little bit of sooting up along the side. Otherwise fine. The throw is very strong, of course. All candles that you are like not so sure about, they always throw strong, right? Anyway, back to this. I would not repurchase this. I wish that they actually did a bourbon whiskey type scent, but they don't. So anyway, that's that. And then we have from the Boulevard Candle Company in Sandalwood and Fig Leaf. This is the one, it's the last one I have from this particular brand, and it is burning beautifully. I had purchased 4 of these. We have a discount code down below in the description bar, so definitely check it out. It is a Canadian company. They are brand new, and these little jars are supposed to meant to be like, look like cement or something like that. Anyway, it's a really cool jar. I put this in the bathroom. This is the size of candle that I can definitely put in the bathroom. It's a wood wick, as you see here, and it's burning really, really well. And it smells delicious. Even Nelson said, oh, what is that burning in the bathroom? It smells really good. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't really have a good news because he's been working on submarines, and Canadian submarines are diesel run. So you can only imagine what diesel has done to his nostrils. So he doesn't have the best smell, but what I'm saying is when he does smell things, he knows he likes it, and I'm very appreciative. So Sandalwood and Fig Leaf is what I've been melting or burning, sorry, in the bathroom. Again, I will absolutely repurchase from this company. They gave me a discount code. I purchased the candles myself. They didn't know I was buying them until after they saw my video. So anyway, I'm very, very thankful for the discount code that we can all enjoy. All right, let's talk some wax melts that we haven't gotten through. So this month's empties are going to look a little bit sad, but that's because I've been working on like bigger amounts of a certain type of wax. And for me, I'm a completionist. I will go through the wax until it's gone. So once I start with a wax scent, regardless how big it is, I will go strong until it's done. So with that said, we've got some things that I haven't quite finished, but I am working on it for the month of May as well. This is from Super Tarts and Pink Berry Cone, which is pink sugar, waffle cone, and blackberry. This is wonderful, and because it has pink sugar in it, I've been really placing this in our 2 bedrooms, and it's a lovely scent. I picked this up on Wax Wednesday. If you're not familiar with Wax Wednesday, it's the Wednesday before American Thanksgiving from Super Tarts, and they do their whole site, generally speaking, about 20% off, and they do pre-orders. So I received all of my pre-orders from November in February, which I have no problems waiting for amazing wax. You guys know Super Tarts is one of my top vendors. Anyway, this is a great scent. I would absolutely repurchase this for the bedroom again, no problem there. The next one is Mini Bows, Strawberry Lollipops and Lemonade. This just brings a smile to your face. This just is wonderful. It's delightful. It's inspiring almost. It's just got that really lovely, bright scent. And I say that because like we're coming to a time of the year where things are finally changing up here in Canada. We're finally getting some sunshine. I think our weather is starting to change. By the time you see this video, we'll have had like an amazing weekend. Like when I say amazing, in Celsius, we actually hit like over 18 degrees Celsius, and this weekend is supposed to be like 22 degrees Celsius, which I'm so happy, but that just means more yard work. But anyway, I'm still happy about it. Anyway, this is a great scent. Anything in the Mini Bows collection, yeah, it's so good. It's wonderful. And then to add to that, man, I have to buy a lot of this one. This is Lemon Squeezy. This is Blackberry Lemonade and Lollipops. I have 2 pieces left. Dang, guys. Oh, by the way, I should say that these are BAM bags. They also do clamshells, but these are BAM bags. So there's like 3 clamshells worth of wax before you open it, of course. This is one of my favorite scents that I have melted from Super Tarts in quite some time. It was something, again, I ordered from Wax Wednesday. I hadn't ever ordered it before, but it sounded really like beautiful. This again, just it's a mood booster. It just takes your mood and just puts it to that amazing next level. It is so happy. And then spring is just so nice to see more sunshine up here. I would absolutely repurchase Lemon Squeezy again in a heartbeat. And I'm still working on Jasper, which is what I have here. I don't have scent note descriptions, unfortunately, but it's basically what I use in the bathroom. There's just little tiny pieces. There are 6 pieces left, and this is what I'll use 1 piece in the bathroom each time. And I love this one in the bathroom. It's just a really lovely, fresh scent, and it will be all of these that I'm talking to you about will also be in my basket for May. And then I have 2 coffee scents, of which will also, all of these things will be in the next basket, as I mentioned. But let's start on Predator. Predator is one of my top favorite scents from Super Tarts, but one of my top favorite coffee scents from any vendor. This is Cappuccino Coconut Cream Pie. This is beautiful. I melt coffee, tea type scents for weekends or on weekends or days that I'm off or days that I'm working from home. This is wonderful, 100% recommend, one of my favorites. And then the other one, which was new to me, but I really, really enjoy this, is Felicity. This is coffee, cake batter, and cornbread. And this is the first time I've ever melted Felicity, and I quite enjoy it. I would definitely think about repurchasing this one again as well. We're gonna start off with empties for candles. I only have 2 empties for candles, and one of them is the Fresh Blue Rocket from the Blvd Candle Company. And this is a Canadian company owned by a veteran of the military in Canada. And it smells like a blue rocket in a good way. It smells like a clean men's bathroom, like they actually cleaned it. Fartlessness and freshly clean scented candle. I was in a blue rocket once that was so full you couldn't put the lid down. It was like a real life emoji looking back at you. Only time in military service when it was good to be the first man is right after the jingle truck cleared. So anyway, this was, it's great. This size, I've been burning these ones in our bathroom. I love this because my husband's in the military. When I'm not burning it, the lid goes on. And so a lot of people, like obviously that know military, you get a good chuckle out of some of these little sayings. So love that brand, and yeah, love it. This is another candle that Bath & Body Works did that I'm like, why? Sweet whiskey. So you see what I'm saying? I had bourbon and I had whiskey, and neither of these were at all anything like a whiskey. I appreciate the glass jar. It looks like a whiskey glass, like a cocktail glass. And the burn sucked and the scent sucked. And there's this piercing, I can smell it right now. Even Nelson, speaking of Nelson, like I said, he doesn't smell a lot, but when he does, you listen. It's like that person who doesn't talk a lot, but when they do, you listen because whatever they have to say is important. Nelson's like, what is that? And I'm like, yeah, you know that screechy candle I was telling you about? That's this one. I'm burning it, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm burning it. I guess I started burning it before he left. Or no, it was on a weekend or something before I put the melts out. Anyway, this is screechy and disgusting. As a personal fragrance lover, like on my body, this reminds me of a couple different niche brands that just in my one word to describe that particular niche brand is screech. Very screechy. That's what this candle did nothing for me. All right, you guys, we have a lot to discuss when it comes to Better Homes and Gardens. Oh wow, let's see, where do we go from here? Let's start with these 2 larger ones here. We have lavender and lemonade, and we also have vanilla and peach. Lavender Lemonade has been a repurchase after repurchase. I bought an entire sleeve of this family pack when I was in the United States last time. That's how much I love it. Of course, I'll repurchase. 100% recommend. This is great. Sorry, Canadians, we don't get Better Homes and Gardens. I don't know why. I wish we did. But if you get the chance to go to the US, this is a good one. And melt that one in the bedroom as well. Vanilla and peach, I actually, for the first time, melted this through the house. 1 cube in actually, 1 cube in each of the warmers throughout the main part of the house. Man, did this ever smell good. A little bit on the artificial peach, but it was okay. It was really, really good. I think that vanilla makes those Campino candies, kind of reminds you of that kind of thing. So I really enjoyed this one, and I would think about repurchasing this again in the future. And then we have these 2 here. So we have a sugared lavender twist, and we have white Tahitian woods. Sugared lavender twist, of course, I use in the bedroom, 1 cube per room. Love this one. This has been a repurchase of mine. I bought an entire sleeve of this size because they didn't have the family size at the Walmarts that I had seen. Love this one. It's absolutely fabulous. They actually describe this as raspberries, orange, red fig, pink sugar, vanilla, orchid, lavender, vanilla sugar. 100% recommend that one. And then the white Tahitian woods they describe as bergamot waters, white pineapple, sea salt, coconut, birch leaves, lavender, sandalwood, teak, and cedarwood. Really, really lovely as well. I would probably repurchase this one as well. And then we just have one in the aromatherapy line. Now in Canada, we can get the aromatherapy line, which is really, really weird. But anyway, we don't get them all. So I did try this tangerine and I really enjoyed it. Again, it's spring here. It's just starting to become nice. So I'm trying to bring out some of the more inspiring, springy, summery type scents, and I loved it. This one was great. I'll break away from all those heavy fragrances that we know and love in the winter. But we want to, introduce spring, summer. So anyway, love this one. And then here we are with 3 of the Better Homes and Gardens. I think it's an 8-pack. Yeah, there's 8 pieces in here. It's 2 more than this size here. But anyway, we have white pear and daisy, white grapefruit and pear and spun sugar. So I'm not sure So it's peach, pear, pear. I don't know, it must have been from the same kind of line. I know it is from the same line, essentially, the same packaging. White peach and daisy is gray Smith apple, white peach, bergamot daisy, rainwater, melon, cassis, lemongrass, and amber. This was lovely. Had this going in the bedroom. Then this one here is white grapefruit and pear. This is white grapefruit, pear, kiwi, freesia, water lily, jasmine, applewood, vanilla, and musk. And I also had this one going in the bedroom as well. It's also very, very lovely. And then the last one I had going through like the living space. This is pear and spun sugar, whipped pear, wild berries, and cream, vanilla, and sugar cane. So this one was, again, they were all very, very yummy. I would definitely repurchase those ones as well. Then we have some one-offs here. So we'll start with the Goose Creek strawberry jam. This is what introduced to me by my friend Ramona. Fabulous. It's almost authentic in the sense that it scares you. It smells like you open a jar of like grandma made like beautiful strawberry jam. Oh, so good. Love this one. I have 3 more. I might place an order with Goose Creek down the road, but I've been looking and they haven't had this one in stock yet. I definitely wouldn't place my order unless this was in stock. This is great. I have 3 for backup. I think I've gone through about 8 of these. Again, thanks to Ramona for introducing this to me. It is so authentic and so yummy. From Super Tarts, we have 1 clamshell. I'm almost actually out of my clamshells from Super Tarts. There's a couple fall scents that I'm holding on till fall. And other than that, it's all band bags. That's kind of how I order now. This is Fake and Bake, one of my all-time favorites. If you're a gourmand lover like myself, you need to look this one up. You need to stalk the website, grab this when she restocks. This is a zucchini bread, sugar cookie, and sweet cream. And when I say it does actually make it feel like or smell like you're baking something in your oven, it does. Trick those friends of yours or family. This one here was like interesting. This was something I've never melted. I don't know what brand it is. It's likely to be owned by Sensationals or Better Homes and Gardens, but this was a fusion in Wonder, and I know in Canada you can get this as well. I melted this one in our bathroom, like 1 cube in the bathroom at a time. It was nice. It was just very fresh. Like it's got blue agave there, and it's just a very nice fresh scent, which is why it went into the bathroom. I might pick that up again if I saw that. Take a Hike. This one here from Sensationals. Also, I love the picture, but yeah, it was another freshie. Really enjoyed this one for the bathroom again. And the last of the packs before we go on to the bags and cups, we have an entire family pack of Love Spell. I love Love Spell. Victoria's Secret needs to bring back their lotions, their sprays, and their shower gels. I don't know why they went away of one of those. I remember they have 2 out of 3 of them. I'm like, I want all of them. I think it's like a spray and a shower gel, but I'm like, I want the spray, the shower gel, and the lotion. Love Spell was one of them. So this is inspired by Love Spell from Victoria's Secret in Magic Spell, and it's exactly the dupe for Love Spell. And I would stock up on Love Spell shower gel and lotion. I would also do, was it the vanilla lace? That one was really good too, but it smells like vanilla custard. Oh, you guys, some of these companies, I don't know why they keep discontinuing things. All right, let's talk bags. We have 1, 2, 3 different bags. Remember I was saying I was going through like a lot of bulky things. I went through 3 bags in the month of April from Super Tarts in their band bags. I went through and completed Holiday Latte, gingerbread cookies, freshly brewed coffee. This was really great. I don't know if I would repurchase this. It's like thinking, I think I got more of the gingerbread than the coffee, and I wish it was a little bit better of a balance because I do love a coffee scent. This one was Hufflepuff. I've had this for a while. This is Sweet Bananas, Buttery Pie Crust, and Sweet Cream. This was lovely. And Hufflepuff, of course, if you're a Harry Potter fan, yay. You know, I would probably repurchase that one. And then we also went through Banca, which is shaving cream, sweet tobacco leaf, and warm vanilla. So this was part of my latest haul from Super Tarts from the Wax Wednesday. And I gave a couple pieces to my friend Teresa. What an interesting blend. I like it. I would definitely purchase it again. We have a couple from Destination Wax, and this one here is Isle of Skye, one of my favorites, one of these little cubes in our bathroom warmer. It says fresh mountain air from the Highlands, an ethereal blend of light juniper, mint, and vanilla. Fabulous. I would repurchase that. I'd probably get a loaf of that. This one here is banana walnut tort. Again, Ramona kind of like she's the one who kind of told us all about this one. Layers of lightly spiced banana cake, creamy banana custard, and chopped walnuts. Again, super authentic. Very hard to do with banana to make it feel like it's authentic or smell like it's authentic. Very, very good. Highly recommend both of those. And then we have some VCS. So we have a few of these little bags, and I have a couple little cups to go through. First of all, we have Sabrina Spellman, Palo Santo, Vanilla Lace, and Cashmere Fig. This is a 2-pack of a leaf, and I split each of the leaves up in half, and a piece went into our bedrooms, and it was really, really lovely, really nice. I don't know if I would buy it in bulk, but I think I would repurchase it in a size like this. I think that was lovely. Robin's Emotional Support Himbo, Skittles, Sweet Tarts, Grape, Airheads, and Fizzy Pop. Yeah, this was really, really good. I think this is a sample I received. Or it was from a mystery box, but I really like that one. Very interesting. This one here is Sanderson Sisters. So if you're a big VCS or Vintage Chic Scents fan, you guys know about Sanderson Sisters. This is VCS's last year of business. She's given us a 1-year warning, i.e. she's closing up shop at the end of 2023. So Sanderson Sisters is one of the staples that she's always brought back in the fall. This is green apple, caramel, candy corn, and marshmallow. Really lovely, especially if you like that. It's not too ooey gooey for me. It worked out really well. And then we have 3 cups here from VCS that I went through. So my mom and dad are going to be so mad at me. Cinnamon glazed donuts, yellow cake, and rich sugar cookies. This was really lovely. It's very decadent. It wasn't too ooey gooey, which was wonderful. These are pretty much her samples. So whenever you place an order, you get like a sample. So all these are from different types of samples, whether they're mystery boxes or Blossom bars these days. That's what I've been getting. Martha and Snoop's Halloween Party, caramel apple, zucchini bread, vanilla butter fudge, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and brown sugar. So this one again was super yummy, not too ooey gooey, really good. And lastly, we had Vaudeville, wild berry mousse, strawberry, raspberry, guava, and cotton candy. Again, beautiful, especially I couldn't wait to melt this in the summertime because this is like more of a summer scent profile, but I really enjoyed it for the now. All right, you guys, that is everything. This was my empties for the whole month of April. A couple of those items at the beginning that I haven't used up, of course, we rolled into the May melting basket, which I'll be filming right away. My gosh, I'm loving the fact the weather is getting better. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you like content just like this. And as always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.